If you're into Call of Duty, and I mean really into it, plus happen to have a fair chunk of disposable income, then you might find yourself having impulses to purchase the collector's limited special adjective edition of each new COD game that comes out, some of which cost upwards of 200 quid, but come with loads of DLC and a cool gimmick. So let's have a look at some of the special edition Call of Duty games over the years that have been sold with the games at launch, starting with Call of Duty 4. By the way, any videos in this video showing the special edition Call of Duty games are not mine and will be linked in the description. There's actually not much to say about COD 4's limited collector's edition, but then why would there be? This was before COD became one of the biggest entertainment franchises of all time, so there wasn't really the demand for crazy collector's editions of COD 4, but this one did come with a film all about the SAS, the making of Call of Duty 4, a level walkthrough by the developers, a poster, and an exclusive hardcover art book. You know, one of those game art books everyone flicks through once and then never looks at again. Call of Duty World at War Limited Collector's Edition. Now, I didn't actually know much about this special edition before I did some research for this video, and if there's any collectors out there watching this, there's 2 left on Amazon if you want it. This edition came with a cool metal tin, and inside of it you got the game, obviously, just in its regular case, not the fancy hard cases that became standard in years to come, but we'll get to those. Buying this edition also came with a code to instantly unlock a high level weapon in the game. Now you're talking my language. What have you got for me? A PPSH? Is it a carbine? Oh, you're fucking having a laugh. That's right, the FG42 is a high level weapon which you can have from day one, only with this exclusive limited collector's edition. Saw through your opponents from 50 yards with this fast firing machine gun. End quote. I find that hilarious. Obviously no one would know at the time this high level weapon would be absolute wank, in my opinion. No one but the marketing team anyway at Activision, who clearly got on the phone to Treyarch to ask if they can have the shittest late unlocked gun in the game to give to players who purchased the limited edition. On the plus side, you also got some double XP, which you're gonna need if you're running about with the FG42 on day one. Any self-respecting special edition has to come with a wee gimmick, and World at War comes in with an authentic 8-ounce stainless steel Call of Duty branded canteen, not intended for drinking. What? Do you mean don't try to drink the canteen, fucking melt it down and suck it up through a straw? Or are you not meant to fill it with your best whiskey and take swigs of it in between deaths and games? It doesn't go on to say, unfortunately. Moving on to Modern Warfare 2 Prestige Edition, which came with an absolute showstopper of a gimmick. Actual night vision goggles which are displayed on a mould of Soap McTavish's head, which is individually numbered. Honestly, if that was released these days, I'd have to buy about 10 of them and just scatter the heads around my house so Soap is with me at all times. Apart from that though, you get actual night vision goggles. I mean, that is pretty cool, it has to be said. The Prestige Edition also comes with the Hardened Edition of Modern Warfare 2, which includes your usual fancy steel book, as well as an art book of the game. Oh aye, you also get a token to download the original Call of Duty, so pretty cool stuff. I personally got a Hardened Edition of my own when this came out, and I'm not talking about the game, haha. The Prestige Edition didn't get you into the notification squad though. You can only achieve that by clicking the wee bell icon when you subscribe to the channel. Activision marketing team, sign me up now. If you think Modern Warfare 2's Prestige Edition was good, then Black Ops won't let you down either, as it comes with an actual working RCXD kill streak from the game. Minus the explosives, thankfully, but it's a remote controlled car with a camera on it which sends back video to the control so you can see where you're going. Is that not cool as fuck? It even comes with a wee display stand for you to park it on as well. Like before, you also get the Hardened Edition of the game, as well as a wee prestige medal thing, no bad, as well as 4 extra playable co-op maps not in the standard edition, which turned out to be the 4 zombie maps from World at War. We can't forget about your bonus Frank Woods avatar outfit as well. Modern Warfare 3 only had a Hardened Edition, no Prestige one, although it was beefed up a bit. You'll see it comes with this Call of Duty Elite card. Call of Duty Elite, remember that? Yeah, I thought not. Basically, it's like a season pass with a few more bells and whistles, like special player cards, ammos, more double XP, I think. Yeah, so nothing too crazy. You've also got your Juggernog avatar outfit in case your avatar ever needs to soak up an entire battle's worth of bullets. But the meat and potatoes of this edition is the field journal. But it's not just anyone's field journal, it's your man Soap McTavish's field journal, which includes the legendary illustrations showing his dislike for dogs that I told you about in my Soap McTavish McTavish RIP video. While the more I see of these special editions, the more I think I'm slacking on my Soap McTavish collectibles. My shrine is looking pretty bare at the moment. So the money Activision saved on making prestige editions of Modern Warfare 3, it appears they ploughed into making full-on fucking care packages for Black Ops 2, which is one of the biggest special editions for any game ever in terms of size, weight and volume. That is quality, just look at the size of it. It turns out this care package dropped with an MQ-27 Dragonfire drone kill streak in it too, this time without the gun attached to it. Thankfully. A remote controlled drone though, how have they managed to outdo themselves from the Black Ops Special Edition? This edition also comes with 2 new versions of Nuketown, 2025 and Zombies, as well as some more DLC, some of which is redeemed with codes you'll find on the back of 2 cool looking challenge coins you receive. And lastly, you also get a copy of the Black Ops 2 soundtrack. I personally can't think of many times I'd be playing a COD soundtrack in my free time, like in the shower perhaps, but I suppose it's nice to have. Call of Duty Ghosts Special Edition actually comes with a real life Riley the dog. Like for real, you get a dog when you buy this game. Okay, no one's believing that. Much like the game itself, I don't think Ghost Prestige Edition was up to much. You got this tactical camera, which is basically like a shit GoPro, a paracord military strap, which I guess is like a survival type tool, of course your steelbook, a season pass and a bunch of DLC which includes Freefall. I'll allow you to leave your opinions on that map in the comments, but I'll keep mine to myself for now. Also, I'm not ripping on this edition just because I didn't really like the game, it's just I personally think the gimmicks of this special edition are a bit underwhelming. A bit like the game. Anyway, Advanced Warfare's Atlas Limited Edition is pretty boring too. Fancy case, art book and DLC which includes Atlas Gorge, a remake of the COD 4 map Pipeline, which pretty much no one played at all. How do I know? Because this is weirdly enough the only special edition COD game I've ever owned. No, for real, here's a photo. Marley's secret fanboy of jetpacks confirmed. Well, I did actually quite like Advanced Warfare when it first came out. I actually bought it on 360 at first and then I wanted it on Xbox One. So it just so happened that when I was wanting it for Xbox One, the Atlas Edition was on sale at the time, so I got it. Does that also make Advanced Warfare the only Call of Duty game I've ever bought twice? I guess so if you don't include Modern Warfare Remastered, which is a remaster. Interesting developments here. I think it's clear that Activision have put all their faith in Treyarch to shift a lot of games, because the Black Ops 3 Special Edition, aka the Juggernog Edition, comes with a Juggernog mini fridge. Look at it, it's beautiful. It even plays wee noises from the game when you open it. I was actually really tempted to get this at the time and store some fine beverages in it, but I couldn't afford it, and it sold out rapid I believe, so props to you if you managed to get your hands on one of these bad boys. That's not all the Juggernog Edition comes with though. It also comes with a set of Perca-Cola coasters. I don't know if there's ever been this much hype about coasters and the existence of coasters, but no wonder, those are well nice. There's also some art cards, not an art book this time because all the budget went into the fridge most likely, but they had enough left to offer you a season pass and DLC too. The Modern Warfare Remastered Legacy Pro Edition was pretty disappointing. It did come with another full Call of Duty game, but that game is Infinite Warfare, so aye. In terms of COD World War 2, which is coming out very soon, I found a lot of conflicting and confusing info about what this game's special editions are. From my understanding, there's going to be a couple region exclusive editions. I don't know, but I did find this Boots on the Ground edition, which comes with a season pass, poster and a very hipster looking rucksack. I also found this Call of Duty World War 2 deployment kit, which doesn't actually include the game, so that's a bit odd, but this kit does come with a ton of stuff though, like a World War II flashlight, canteen and dog tags, as well as a hardcover journal, propaganda artwork, a poster, a World War II encyclopedia. Jesus, they're no kidding when they say it's a deployment kit. I'm getting out of breath just listing all the items. I believe this kit is exclusive to Australians, so heads up for all the Australians watching. That's all for this video folks. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, it is very much appreciated, and be sure to let me know if you've ever picked up any of these special edition COD games. Also, any suggestions you have for future videos help me out a lot, so do tell me those in the comments too. Have a nice day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.